Hi, today we're looking to convert Notion form into PDF files, and for this demonstration we are going to talk about form 1099 QA. In this form I have added three simple entries or some entries over here, which once the user fills in, the entries will come under the database over here. Now I'm looking to convert these entries into PDF files as soon as they arrive in this particular responses window. For this, I'll be using a tool known as PDFOutput, which will help me create PDFs on automation from a Google document with the help of a Notion database. You can create anything such as reports, invoices, contracts, certificates, or even quotations that you are generating on a day-to-day basis on a business with this automation setup. Let's click on Create PDF and quickly sign in, and then we will see how the automation will work. So the Google document will be the template file which will be editing and will be converting into PDF, and we will be gathering the information from the database. So the moment you log in, the very first thing which you need to do is you need to add a database. After that, you need to connect a document for the database. And finally, you need to map all the properties of the database one by one onto the document to be converted to PDF. So let's click on Add Notion Database and let us connect the database that is available on our workspace. So I will simply copy the database title, what I have on my workspace, and this we're going to add in the selection window. So you can click on Select Pages and put the database title inside the Search Pages field over here, and you should be able to see the same form populate over here. Click on this and the form is now added up. So whenever you're looking to add a form, just put it inside the search pages and add the same, and do not add these top level pages over here to add a form or a database. This doesn't give the database correctly and your experience will not be smooth in that regard. Okay. And also alongside this, if your form or the database is connected with other databases through relation properties, so let's say the form 1099 QA is connected with database A and database B through relation properties, you also need to add database A and database B over here so that all the relation and roller values will appear correctly on the PDF file that will be created. Otherwise, the PDF file will not have all the relation and roller values show up. Let's scroll down and click on Allow Access, and now we will get access to the form 1099 QA, which we can start using for the automation setup. So you will be able to see the particular form appear in the drop down over here. If it is not visible, click on Reload Database, or you can try refreshing the page once, and the particular form should appear in the drop down over here. So let me try reloading it once again, and it should definitely be visible in the drop down, and you can see it is appearing over here. Click on this, and now all the properties of the database will appear over here one below the other, which we can use for the automation steps. Let's click on Add Google Document. If you already have any existing document available on your drive, you can select the same from the list of documents that will be available in the window. But I don't have any existing document available, so I will instead add a demo document, which will create me a document with all the placeholders automatically added inside. Okay. So let us see this particular document, and you can see every placeholder is automatically created right inside the document. So we have contribution, earnings, respondent, total distribution. So everything is coming from the database that we have over here. Okay, contribution, earnings, total distribution, and everything is automatically mapped inside this document. So anything that you see inside double curly brackets, like the contribution field, earnings field, distribution field, this will be mapped to the database over here, and when the PDF will be created, the values from the database will be fetched and it will be replaced onto the document and it will be generated. Let's say I want to add another field. So let's say I want to still add total contribution received over here. And I want to add the field specifically over here. So what I can do is I can simply click on copy over the contribution, go to the document, again use Control V or Command V. Okay, so it will map the field directly inside this spot, so that when the PDF will be created, this particular contribution field will be mapped to the contribution value and it will be generated. So you can use the keyboard shortcut Control V or Command V to copy and paste the property directly onto the document live inside the template. Okay, so for me all the mappings are done, and now I'm looking to create the PDF by the received by column over here. So I will select received by in the drop down, and my PDF file will be generated as per that. Click on download PDF and make sure you check the database. So if any record is marked as ready to generate inside the generate PDF section, all those will be converted to PDF file and then they will be stored right inside this PDF file column. Okay. So make sure you're setting the records as ready to generate whichever you want to convert to PDF, and that should be stored in the PDF file column right over here. Okay. It also gets downloaded to the downloads directory, so it stores it both the ways. So let's click on this and we will be able to see the output. and see how the mappings have already been done. And you can see all the fields have automatically been mapped, fetching the values from the database as it was required. Okay, let's open up the second record as well, and we should be able to see the same pattern repeat over here, as all the fields are also mapped inside this particular document. So we have two documents created side by side where all the fields have automatically been mapped and everything has been correctly placed as it should have been. Now if you want to automate this process entirely, just click on setup notion automation, and now all the automation will happen directly inside the database. This means whenever a user will click on submit and a new entry will appear over here, you simply need to mark the record as ready to generate, and the PDF will directly be created inside the database for a use case, as you do not need to set up everything from scratch as we did, and every automation will happen directly inside the database in this instance. So make sure you just click on setup notion automation once everything is correctly set up, and whenever a new entry will appear, you will simply need to put it as ready to generate, and the PDF will be created directly inside the database for you. Okay, this makes the process really easy and convenient, and the automation works 24/7 to create the PDF directly inside the database as per your choice. If you have any questions on this, just use this chat bubble at the bottom of the page and send me a message with your queries on the same. I'll be able to address the same as soon as I see it. Or else you can go to the bottom of the home page where you have the contact window, and you can send me an email with your issues on the same. I'll be able to address the same as well. You can even take a free demo session where I'll be guiding you step by step on how to use this tool and take the best advantage out of it to create a PDF. I hope this entire demonstration was clear and you are ready to